One minute Gavin Newsom is angrily declaring that the Democratic Party needs to be more ruthless. Then the next thing you know, he's slobbering, crying mess because of all the noise we just need to turn off that he has knowingly created. Gavin Newsom and his unpredictable mood swings should never be allowed anywhere near the White House.
Right now, we have to put a mirror up to the absurdity of the President of the United States dressing up as the Pope and as Superman.
He's not
Putting
doing.
his face on the side of Mount Rushmore.
He's not doing any of that.
Communities and minorities. I don't wake up every day to try to find, a crowbar to put in the
Look at that. Like he's trying to say Donald Trump are all these four things, right? But he has not done these four things. That's how these politicians they speak, right? They try to speak on metaphors. They speak and then they would trick their dumb audience that oh these metaphors is actually literal. And like the sad thing is like this method of like making these grand statements, they are actually effective because a lot of his supporters are actually kind of dumb, right? They would believe that Donald Trump is actually trying to put his face on Mount Rushmore. I mean, Donald Trump will open Alcatraz as a prison before he puts his face on Mount Rushmore. But you know what? I actually do want him to open that prison back up, and we'll have more space to deal with terrorists. We can interrogate them and try to get some life-saving information out of them. I think it's not a bad idea to open up Guantanamo Bay, etc. But you have guys like this guy right here trying to say that Donald Trump is pretending to be the Pope. Like he's speaking in metaphors, obviously, but then it's also things that people can interpret it as something that is literal. And when you have a dishonest guy like pulling stunts like this, right? People take him very seriously. His supporters take him super seriously. They, I know friends that treats him like God. Like, oh, this guy speaks like a president. Oh, I love this guy. He should be the next president, etc. But then they don't know that they're being gaslit, or they're being led around like sheeps. This guy, the way he talks, it's how a cult leader would talk to their followers.
spokes of his wheel. I don't. That said, I'm going to stand my ground. We're going to have the backs of our diverse communities, and we're going to fight back. And yeah, fight fire.
And look at the way, oh yeah, also like his hand gestures, it's move, right? And he points at you, and then try to get you more emotionally involved. It's all like, it's all these politician speaking style. They all try to like get it get make it make every issue seems like it has something to do with you. Like imagine if you're just some kid in Africa, and then he'll talk about poor people, right? Poor people. Oh, I'm talking about people like you, but then like you're in Africa, like you have nothing to do with poor people in America. Like he try to blend you in with every cause that he is supposedly trying to fight for, but he's not trying to fight for anything, right? The whole voting fraud situation. He just wants to remain in power, and he wasted like $100 million on a bridge that is a pretty useless bridge, to be honest. The guy's what are those things called? A compulsive liar, and he can lie through his teeth and through his eyes. This guy loves to lie, and he's a natural at it.
Fire with fire. And I know two wrongs don't make a right, but with all due respect, we'll lose this country as we try to win that argument. And Democrats are constantly trying to be right. The other side is ruthless. And with respect, my party.
Other side is ruthless. You don't think it's ruthless when Democrats are trying to commit war crimes by not letting ICE sleep? Yes, it's a war crime to not let ICE sleep, or not let anyone sleep in general, right? They were crying about how Donald Trump is committing war crimes by waging a war against Iran, but here you have Democrats committing war crimes, right? And then there's a situation with the Ukraine and versus Russia war. People Trump is anti-war. He does not want to fight against Russia. Because it can turn into a nuclear war, right? But Democrats, they're actually pro-war in that case. They want Trump to fight against Russia. And you know, when you have two nuclear countries go against each other, do you know what's gonna happen? I mean, but you know, Democrats, right? They don't think they're ruthless. They think they're right. They don't think they're ruthless for trying to cause a nuclear war. And you know, like Democrats, they also think that Gavin Newsom's a good guy when he's clearly not. This guy lies through his teeth. Like everything he does, like the way he behaves, it's like a cult leader. He talks like a cult leader. He moves like a cult leader, and he do things that a cult leader would do. This guy is just so tired of his shit. Like, oh man, this guy is gonna try to brainwash me with his hand gestures, body language, and his misleading speech.
Needs to be more realistic about winning, because if we don't win back the House of Representatives, we may not have a fair.
Yeah, he's trying to be a well-grounded speaker, right? I mean, it would be nice if we can see what's he like behind behind the door.
Re-election in 2028, and I really believe that.
Yeah, yeah, crosses his arm and swing his finger. All gestures made by that is made by cult leaders. That's the thing. Like, I don't blame him for like doing all this because obviously it works, right? It works on dumb people. People see this, they're like, oh my god, he's such a great speaker. He's so wise. He's so well grounded. He's so well rounded. He's like he should be my president. Just because someone is good at speaking does not mean they should be your president, right? It's so sad when I tell people that they feel insulted, like I just insulted their intelligence. Like, okay, first off, right? Like, do you think Kamala would be a good president just purely for the reason that she's going to be the first female president in the world? I mean, sorry, in the United States. Should someone be what if we have like the shortest let's have a dwarf, right? Let's have the shortest president ever. He will make a good president because he will be the shortest president in the world. Does that make any sense? Or just be it's like it's being able to speak well has nothing to do with how good of a president you're gonna be. As you know, as hard as that is for people to believe them, it's so sad. Like I'm telling people this, right? Because people they want to think that world class criminals like Pablo Escobar, Saddam Hussein, or Vladimir Putin, like they want to think these people are stupid, like they're just because they're bad, right? They want to think that they are these big dumb oafs that trips over every pebble they step on. These super high level billionaire criminals, they are smart. They are insanely fucking smart. They are probably one of the smartest people, few of the smartest people in the world. And if they're just a bunch of dumb oafs, they would just be like some random criminal on the street. But these guys, they control countries, they control armies, right? They have platoons of people protecting them. Like these people are smart. Criminal, like world class criminals are fucking smart. Like it's just every time when someone try to fantasize that these bad people are dumb, it's just cope. It's karmic cope where it's like, oh, I don't have to do anything. Karma will take care of you kind of mentality, which is like a lazy way of handling a problem, right? It's all fantasizing. Like they want to think that these evil people are below them, but no, evil people that can control a good part of the world is actually above most people. Believe it or not, right? And Gavin Newsom is one of those smart people.